Hi friends, this is your 10-minute yoga exercise for opening the hips. Start in downward facing dog. So hands shoulder distance apart or outer shoulder distance apart. Point the first finger straight ahead. Spread all 10 fingers wide. All right, tuck the toes, lift the hips up into the air. Take just these first few moments to pedal out the feet. Inhale, lift up to the tips of your toes. As you do that, look forward at your hands. Press the hands themselves down and forward. Let the head release. Bend your knees a lot. Keeping the knees bent, lift your seat higher into the air. Squeeze the upper arm bones around the ears. Squeeze the tips of the shoulder blades in towards each other. Take a nice breath to tone in the belly. Think thighs back. Keep creating this space. Keep everything that you're doing and extend the legs straighter. Press the heels closer to the ground. Stay here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Look forward to your hands and step the right foot all the way up in between the hands. Use enough steps until your front knee is over the line of your ankle, fingertips, either side of the foot. Okay, we're gonna round the back here like cat pose. Look down the back leg. As you look down the back leg, lift your left thigh high enough that you can get it straight and still see your inner heel if you're looking back. Keeping that, lower the hips just a bit, lengthen the spine. Look forward. Inhale, lift the right arm up to the sky, twist, tone, stay here. Nice full breath. Now, lower the right hand down to the floor. Inhale, go to or towards straight on the right leg. Exhale and bend. Inhale, to or towards straight. Exhale and bend. Inhale, to or towards straight, and exhale and bend. One more piece of the pie on this side. Bring the right hand to the inside of your foot. Spin the left heel down to the ground. Before you add on with the hands, I want you to push more weight into the back leg. Let the hips lift up and back a little bit. Keep that. Now, stretch the arms out in front of you. This is down dog lunge, so make the shape of downward facing dog from the hands to the hips. And today we're going for warrior 2 in the legs. Press the feet down and away from one another to keep expanding the space. Broaden the right knee out towards the right pinky toe. Walk your hands back in, lift the back heel up, step all the way back, downward facing dog. Take 2 breaths right here in dog pose. Feel the difference in each side. Step the left foot forward in between your hands. Now yogis, if you have a yoga block nearby, you can use all of these poses with a block under the hands to lift the body a little bit higher and make this stretch perhaps more effective for you. Left hand up to the sky here in our twist. I've got my right hand underneath my yoga block so that it's higher off the ground and I have more access into the pose. Lower the left hand back down to the mat. So in using the block, perhaps both hands to the inside of the foot so they can both be supported as I go straighter and bend, straighter and bend. 3 times here on this side, to or towards straight, exhale and bend. Spin the right heel down to the mat. Again, before you go anywhere else, 2 flat feet. Instead of sinking the weight into the front leg, which gets us a little bit trapped, we're thinking about creating space and opening in the hips. So I'm going to lift the hips up higher and press through the back leg. From the top of the seat here, pull down towards the bottom of the seat. So top of the buttocks down to the bottom of the buttocks, and walk the hands out in front of you. Open the left knee closer towards the pinky toe side of your foot to keep getting that nice stretch along the inner thigh. Well, good support and press through the back foot. Stay for 2 more breaths in down dog lunge. Walk the hands back in, circle around the front foot, square off the hips, step back to downward facing dog. Here in down dog, inhale, come forward to plank pose. Lower flat down along the belly. Press down through the feet. Take the hands wider than your shoulders and point the elbows down into the floor. Point the elbows up towards the sky. I meant press the top of the feet down against the floor. Inhale, lift up, cobra with the arms out to your side. So here, squeeze in the glutes and project forward with the chest. 1 more breath and then lower it down. And let's take 2 more breaths like this. Inhale, lift up. Sometimes giving ourselves a little bit of space, a little bit of opening in the upper body can really help. As above, so below, to give space in the hips as well for our purpose today. Lower it down, press back to child's pose. Knees a little wider than your hips, press the hips back into the heels, stretch your arms out long in front of you. And then prop back to downward facing dog. Again, step right foot forward to that low lunge. Bring both hands to the inside of your foot. Lower the back knee down to the ground. Now heel toe your right foot out to the side and turn the toe, the knee, the hip out about 30 degrees. I'm going to shift my angle so you can see that a little bit better. So rather than going straight ahead here, I'm now going to walk it out a little bit and turn it out. Keep that amount of turnout, about 30 degrees, and place most of your weight now up and over to the left hand. Right hand to your thigh. Good, look over your top shoulder. Stay and work there, or pull your left heel in towards your left seat. We'll add a quad stretch. If that's feeling nice to you and you have some more space, reach your right hand to your left foot and engage the stretch. Release the back foot. Let everything walk back to your low lunge. Now, right foot across the left thigh. Point the right knee out to the side. Bend your left knee deeply. Look down at your left toes here on the ground. Think downward facing dog from hands up to your hips. And a nice opening in Sukha Randrasana legs here. And lower the right leg down. It's one of my favorite hip opening positions. Nice and powerful, but safe on the knee, ankle, and hip. And then we'll go second side. Step the left foot forward. Bring both hands to the inside. Heel toe your left foot out to the side. And then turn it out. So one way that I can find the angle is I'm using the width of my mat. I'm going to turn out so that the left toes are off of the mat, but keep your left heel on the mat. And then I just want to make sure knee is still over the second and third toes. It's not more broad than that. Lower the back knee down. Look over the top shoulder. Oops, I forgot to walk that bottom hand down. I feel really tight in that bottom shoulder. So if I walk the hand further away, then I have more space. Pull the back heel in, reach back, grab hold, give it a few breaths. Release the back foot. Everything comes back to downward facing dog. And then cross the left ankle over the right thigh. Make the figure 4 shape. Bend the standing knee a lot. Bend your bottom right knee a lot. Sink into the hip. And place the left foot back down. Inhale, come forward to plank. Lower flat down against your yoga mat. Press back to child's pose. Stay right in here. Take the hands, make a little pillow for the forehead. Let it be. 5 deep breaths in this child's pose. Child's pose is something that doesn't feel as good to you. Sometimes being more forward, seat higher in the air feels good. A little easier on the knees and on the ankles and feet this way. Still gets us the opening that we're looking for. All right, and then change to a seated position. Last pose for this quick 10-minute practice. To find space in the hips, ease in our seat. Take the soles of the feet together. Heels close into the center of the body. Take the hands back behind you. Lift the chest. Look towards where the wall and ceiling meet each other. Press your feet in, extend the knees out. Close your eyes. Namaste.